Donald, I'm the Associate Producing Director. We are thrilled to see all of you with us this morning, and thank you for joining us on this very important day. I'd like to take a moment to give a special welcome to some guests. Mayor James Mayberry, who's with us, who is the mayor of the city of Crossville. Give him a round of applause. Billy Loggins, a good friend of the Playhouse, is here in the house with us today. Ashley from the Chamber, give Ashley a round of applause. Pauline Scher from the Chronicle and her staff. There are many Chronicle staff members here. Give them an applause. Randall Trevinia with PEG Broadcasting is here with us today. Gary Wells from The Hog. Right. And Don Napier from Crossville Life. So thank those guys for being with us. I'd also like to take a moment to thank our administrative staff and our business manager, Janet Klunder. Where are you, Janet? Right there. Thank you, Janet, and the administrative staff. Our amazing production staff and box office staff whose hard work is what made all of this possible today. We will be recording this morning's announcement and will be uploaded this afternoon on all of our social media platforms. That's Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, YouTube. And we're delighted that our musical director, Ron Murphy, is live streaming to this morning on a new app associated with Twitter called Periscope. So he'll be live streaming the whole event today. If you're on social media, please find us and like us and share this morning with your friends and family who could not be here, and don't let them miss out on our exciting news about 2016. We, the staff, are elated to announce our 2016 season and are enthusiastic to begin shaping the next 50 years of the Cumberland County Playhouse. When we started planning our... When we started planning our new season, we as a staff looked for and wanted a theme for 2016. The reoccurring phrase that kept coming back to our table discussions was the desire to make the Playhouse a destination for people of all ages, a vessel to bring joy, laughter, music, and storytelling to all generations. So with that in mind, we decided to make our 2016 theme Escape with Us Today. We want the Playhouse to be your vacation from daily life. With this theme, we've designed our spotlight to read in the style of a travel brochure, with each of our 14 shows being escape packages for you to travel to in the coming year. This morning, I'm very pleased to have up here with me, helping in this announcement, our Associate Artistic Director, Mr. Britt Hancock, our Director of Development, Nicole Hackman, and our Director of Education, Wesley Webster. Without further ado, let's get started. Please welcome to the mic, Mr. Britt Hancock.
Hello, everybody. It's great to see everybody here this morning. So to kick off our season, we start with our Midwestern escape and the musical comedy Church Basement Ladies. All right. Escape to beautiful rural Minnesota with this celebration of the church basement kitchen and the women who work there. Laugh along with these four unforgettable women as they organize the food and solve the problems of a rural church in 1965. They stave off potential disasters, share and debate recipes, instruct the young, and keep the pastor on course while thoroughly enjoying, or at least tolerating, each other as the true steel magnolias of the church. Witness the church year as it unfolds from below the house of God. As the opening number says, you're closer to heaven in the church basement. Church Basement Ladies runs January 16th through March 25th. It's rated G and is sponsored by Crossville Tile Outlet Store.
Next, we jump the pond to London and our indulgent escape with Willy Wonka! Escape to a magical world of sheer deliciousness as this timeless story of the world-famous Candyman and his quest to find an heir comes to chocolate-covered life. Our kids, teens, and volunteers will light up the stage in this captivating adaptation of this fantastical tale, featuring the enchanting songs from the 1971 film starring Gene Wilder. Willy Wonka is a scrumdiddlyumptious musical guaranteed to delight everyone's sweet tooth. Willy Wonka runs February 6th through March the 4th. It is rated G, and it's sponsored by Dr. Anthony Wilson.
Our next show brings us to the great state of Indiana for our Laugh Till Your Sides Hurt escape with The Nerd. Escape all your cares with this side-splitting comedy. A young architect is visited by a man he's never met, but who saved his life in Vietnam. The visitor turns out to be an incredibly inept, hopelessly bumbling nerd who outstays his welcome with a vengeance. From Larry Shue, the author of the smash hit The Foreigner, this show is sure to tickle your funny bone and surprise you with a twist that you'll never see coming. The Nerd runs on the main stage March 11th through April 16th. It's rated PG and is sponsored by Stanley Bice, our very own ENT.
We venture into the great state of Tennessee through the Cumberland River Escape and the Sparkly Clean Funeral Singers. Escape to quaint, quiet Ashland City, Tennessee with this hilarious new musical. Daughter Junie inherits a job of taking over the family dry cleaning business, tending to her father who's had a hard time remembering things, and keeping an eye on her younger sister Lashley, who's fresh out of rehab. Junie's dream of being a country singer is put on hold until the pastor asked if the sisters would write and perform personal send-offs for the dearly departed. Playwright Lori Fisher, the author of this year's Barbara's Blue Kitchen, brings us the southern premiere of this brand new, heartfelt, laughter-filled musical comedy. The Sparkly Clean Funeral Singers runs April 1st through May 28th, is rated PG, and is sponsored by Bilbrey Funeral Home.
To celebrate the 3 most popular months to get hitched, we offer you the marital bliss escape with Southern Fried Nuptials. Escape to New Edinburgh, Mississippi once again with a new offering from the authors of 2015 smash hit Southern Fried Funeral. The Fry family is back, and this time one of them is getting married. Or maybe not. The engagement of Atticus Van Leer and Harleen Fry has been on again, off again, more times than they can count. Now half the town has been invited, the dress has been fitted, the flowers have been ordered, and the gifts are piling up in the living room. Will they or won't they? Find out in this hysterical hit comedy, because the only thing funnier than a Southern funeral is a Southern wedding. Southern Fried Nuptials runs April 22nd through June 10th, is rated G, and is sponsored by the Beef and Barrel and Red's Ale House, with a special thank you to the owner, Bruce Cannon.
Journey back to the dawn of time and through the cosmos via the primordial escape, bringing to you elemental forces of nature. Whether wind, earth, fire, or water, we have a very real fascination with the elements. Join our talented students and teachers from our Triple Threat Performance Education Program, which is sponsored by Vianney Villaruz, MD, and delight in their magnificent interpretations of the 4 elements of the cosmos. Elemental runs May 13th and 14th. It is rated G and is sponsored by Keith and Carol Pontius.
Travel to Mount Pleasant, North Carolina for the down-home country escape of Smoke on the Mountain. Our favorite enthusiastic new minister of Mount Pleasant Baptist has enlisted the Sanders family. Y'all could probably say all this with me, couldn't you? For the church's ever first Saturday night gospel sing. Between singing and playing 24 rousing bluegrass songs, the family shares witness, and as after one another thing goes awry, they reveal their true and hilariously imperfect natures. We are excited to have Smoke back for its 23rd consecutive season. Smoke plays June 3rd through July 29th. It's rated G, and as Jim Crabtree likes to say, except for that one word. and is sponsored by Cracker Barrel Old Country Store.
Join us this coming summer for an ocean voyage with the Aquatic Escape and Disney's The Little Mermaid. Escape to a magical kingdom under the sea, where the beautiful young mermaid Ariel longs to leave her ocean home to live in the world above. Based on one of Hans Christian Andersen's most beloved stories and the classic animated film, Disney's The Little Mermaid is a hauntingly beautiful love story for the ages. This fishy fable will capture your heart with its irresistible songs, including Under the Sea, Kiss the Girl, and Part of Your World. The Little Mermaid runs June 17th through August 28th, rated G, and is sponsored by Plateau Pediatrics.
We continue our ocean cruise with the Aegean Escape and the Broadway smash hit Mamma Mia! Escape to a stunning Greek island paradise with the ultimate feel-good show. Straight from Broadway, over 54 million people all around the world have fallen in love with Mamma Mia. On the eve of her wedding, a daughter's quest to discover the identity of her father brings three men from her mother's past back to the island they last visited 20 years ago. The magic of ABBA's timeless songs propels this enchanting tale of love, laughter, and friendship, and everyone's having the time of their lives. Mamma Mia runs July 15th through September 9th. It is rated PG, and it is co-sponsored by Cookeville Regional Medical Center and Fairfield Glade Resort.
Our 1925 escape will take you to Dayton, Tennessee, where you'll relive one of the most electrifying legal battles of all time, the famous Scopes Monkey trial. Front Page News is performed in the actual courtroom in Dayton, where Clarence Darrow and William Jennings Bryan clashed in 1925. This historically accurate play with music premiered at the Scopes Festival in 2013. Based on a script by Deborah Harpin, with this exciting musical theater experience was created by our very own Playhouse producing director Jim Crabtree and Grammy Award nominee Bobby Taylor. Don't miss this fascinating celebration of faith, freedom, and tolerance. Front Page News plays July 15th through the 17th and July 23rd through the 25th in Dayton, Tennessee, is rated G and is sponsored by Ray County and the City of Dayton.
Our summer season with the Frivolous Escape, and Ken Ludwig's Lend Me a Tenor. Escape to a luxurious 1930s hotel in this madcap screwball comedy. World-famous opera star Tito Morelli arrives in Cleveland, Ohio, and passes out. Mistaking him for dead, the opera manager taps his hapless assistant, Max, to suit up and replace the divo. Meanwhile, the tenor's jealous wife, his female co-star, Max's girlfriend, and the head of the Opera Guild are all on the scene fighting for the star's attention. From Ken Ludwig, author of this year's sold-out comedy, The Fox and the Fairway. Lend Me a Tenor runs August 5th through September 22nd. It's rated PG-13 and is sponsored by Uplands Village.
We welcome the fall season with the Heirloom Escape and the Secret Garden. Escape to the windswept English moors with this enchanting musical. Based on the novel by Frances Hodgson Burnett, The Secret Garden is a magical tale of a young orphan who discovers an enchanted garden, softens the heart of a lonely recluse, and rekindles a family's love. With music by Sharon Burgett, lyrics by Diana Matterson and Sue Beckwith-Smith, and book and additional lyrics by Jim Crabtree, this beautiful show is one for the whole family. The Secret Garden runs September 16th through October 23rd. It is rated G and is co-sponsored by Beltone Hearing Aid Center and Cumberland Medical Center Covenant Health.
Escape the mundane with our spooky escape. The magnificently macabre new musical comedy, The Addams Family.
Yes!
In this original story, Wednesday Addams has grown up and fallen in love with a sweet, smart young man from a respectable family. The Addams family is put to the test when they host a dinner for Wednesday's normal boyfriend and his parents, hurling Gomez, Morticia, Wednesday, Pugsley, Uncle Fester, Grandmama, and Lurch headlong into a night that will change the family forever. This musical extravaganza has all the fun you would expect from America's first family of fright. Drop in. The family is dying to meet you. The Addams Family runs September 30th through November 12th. It's rated PG and is co-sponsored by Cumberland County Bank and Pink Zebra.
We're thrilled to open our holiday season with the nostalgic escape and A Christmas Story, the musical. Escape to a bygone era with a Broadway musical comedy based on the classic 1983 movie. In 1940s Indiana, a bespectacled boy named Ralphie has a big imagination and one wish for Christmas, a Red Ryder BB gun. A kooky leg lamp, outrageous pink bunny pajamas, a cranky department store Santa, and a triple dog dare to lick a freezing flagpole are just a few of the obstacles that stand between Ralphie and his Christmas dream. A Christmas Story runs November 4th through December 18th, is rated PG, and is sponsored by Stuart Galloway, MD, and Janice Holt, MD, Cumberland Eye Care.
We wrap up our 2016 season with the Smoky Mountain Christmas Escape and the Playhouse holiday tradition, A Sanders Family Christmas. Yay! We're about to open soon, too. I just had to plug that. Okay. Escape to the snow-capped Smoky Mountains with the heartwarming sequel to Connie Ray and Alan Bailey's wildly successful bluegrass gospel musical, Smoke on the Mountain. It's December 24th, 1941, and America is going to war. So is Dennis Sanders of the Sanders Family Singers. Join Pastor Mervyn Oglethorpe and the rest of the Sanders family as they send Dennis off with hilarious and touching stories and 25 Southern Gospel Christmas favorites. A Sanders Family Christmas runs November 18th through December 22nd. It is rated G and it is sponsored by Stonehouse Winery.
We're still in the process of finalizing our new 2016 concert series, but we wanted to tell you about two exciting concerts already booked for next season. On March 12th at 7:30 p.m., we will present Fry and Webster Together Again with Friends. Brenda Fry and Wesley Webster are at it again, blending opera and musical theater together for a musical extravaganza. With guest pianist Mark Ensley, University of Memphis Opera Quartet, and some of your favorite Playhouse artists, a night of beautiful music and a laugh or two is sure to ensue. This concert is sponsored by Stan and Barbara Huff. On September 23rd at 7:30, Grammy Award winner Kathy Mattea will be in concert on the main stage. Y'all get your tickets now for Kathy. Brian Mansfield of USA Today says Mattea remains one of Nashville's most spiritual singers, and the songs about love, loss, and humility are as fine as any she has recorded. This concert is sponsored by Gert Insurance and D&C Fencing. Thanks, Art. I know you're around here somewhere.
You know, I just want to take a moment and make sure, can we please give, we would not, the four of us would not be here, and I know many people would not be here, if it wasn't for the leadership of our producing director, Jim Crabtree. Can we give Jim Thank you, Jim, for your guidance and your leadership and for being a father to all of us. We appreciate it very much.
Looks like you're doing pretty well.
Thank you. We are ecstatic about our 2016 season, and we look forward to you all joining us next year for a laughter-filled song and dance escape to places around the globe and some in our very own backyard. Thank you for joining us this morning, and remember, no matter what type of journey your heart is set on, our 2016 season has something for you. We still wanted to announce we are in our public fundraising mode for our PBS documentary, Bright Lights, Little City, 50 Years of the Cumberland County Playhouse. Bright Lights will air on PBS the fall of 2016 and is directed and produced by 11-time Emmy Award winner Todd Gerald and will be presented by WCTE. Currently, we have raised $78,000 and have raised over $90,000 in pledges. Please contact Nicole if you would like to be a part of that list or if you have money you would like to give to the documentary. The biggest announcement too is all tickets are on sale now, right now, this moment. So remember that ticket packages make great Christmas gifts, great Hanukkah gifts, Kwanzaa gifts, Thanksgiving gifts, you name them, they're great gifts. And be sure to pick up, before you leave, we'll have them handed out. You get a souvenir brochure to take with you that is a rough layout, it's a layout of our spotlight before the spotlight comes. So you take this home with you with all the information you've heard today and go ahead and stop by the box office and make your reservations. Thank you all so much for joining us. We can't wait to see you in 2016. We'll be handing out booklets at the door. Stay and mingle and talk and have some more breakfast, but thank you guys so much for joining us so much. Thank you.